If you are going to do an invasion angle, and in the days when wrestling, as we said, has been exposed and is viewed as just entertainment, they got to believe it. They have to believe it. After 17 years of fighting a war with those reprobates down south, Ted Turner, billionaire Ted, I squashed you like a bug. I own it all now. Me, Vince McMahon, I own wrestling. I have purchased WCW. Boo, hiss, whatever. Because Vince, for all anything else anybody can say about him, is one of the great heels of all time on television. And in person maybe sometimes too. I own wrestling. I squashed billionaire Ted. I've purchased WCW. I've purchased their assets, purchased their name, their intellectual property, and I've purchased their wrestlers. And now that I've gotten rid of you out of my hair, billionaire Ted, now that the WWF stands dominant as the greatest wrestling company on the face of the planet, everybody's got to be wondering what's going to happen to your favorite wrestlers. And I know that some of you WCW fans down south there, because he condescended, he might as well go ahead and come out with it. He hates Southern people, looks down at them, so let's go ahead and come out and say it. You're probably wondering what's going to happen to those wrestlers that you like, the wrestlers, and some of the WCW wrestlers. They're probably wondering, well, what's in my future? Well, the simple answer is, you don't have any futures, because I own you. I own you lock, stock, and barrel. And by the time because I know all of you WCW wrestlers, night in and night out, you were out there on the road. You were appearing in those VFW halls, those bingo halls, and those parking lots, county fairs, and you were trying to put me out of business. I hold you just as responsible as I do billionaire Ted for trying to put the WWF out of business when we tried to bring entertainment to the families of the masses around the world. So, since I hold you just as responsible as I do billionaire Ted, WCW wrestlers, I'm going to make sure you pay for that first. I own you for a year. I bought this company. I bought everybody's contracts for 1 year. And in that year, you got your choice. You can go home. You can go home. You don't have to work for me. You don't have to put up with me. You breach your contracts. If you do, you don't get paid. And what's more than that, since I basically own wrestling, you'll never work again. Or you can stick around for the next year and you can get paid on those fat inflated contracts that those morons down in WCW signed you to. Know you're not worth it. But for that money, I promise you, you're going to roll over and play dead for everybody on my roster. We will beat you like a dusty rug at spring cleaning. We will make sure that by the time that year is up, that nothing is left of your careers, that the fans would rather see Mickey Mouse than see any of you. They won't pay a dime to see you. That's going to be my revenge. That's how I'm going to get even. I've destroyed billionaire Ted. I've purchased WCW, and now I'm going to take his entire roster down with me. You know. Would you please tell this alleged creative team that if they can't fucking pretend or imagine what a guy looks like bald, give me 2 weeks notice, I'll book him in a hair match, I'll shave it, and I'll sell some tickets. Thank you, fuck you, bye, boom.